You're super self-aware, yet you've been stuck for years in the same patterns of self-sabotage, shame, addiction, and burnout. This is what I want to speak to very briefly today. My name is Cooper, and I've been on that journey. I'm on that journey of growth, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to live my life as a man. I want to be my best self. I want to be in alignment with God. I want to experience fulfillment in this world. And I've also been really struggling with my own patterns, with addiction, with burnout, and staying stuck, and the curse of higher intelligence and self-awareness, but not being able to implement and actually truly change. And I just want to get straight to the point and say that I've been really fucking struggling for quite a while with this pattern of being so self-aware of everything in terms of all my own beliefs and limiting beliefs and fears and stored suppressed emotion and patterns, yet knowing what to do, but not being able to actually action and truly change. And I've really had to humble myself, and I wanted to just get on here and share this video to any of you out there who may be on this same path and be on this specific trajectory of life where you get all the awareness, but you have certain things blocking you from being able to take action and actually change. And what that is the deep pattern of avoidance. And that then results into numbing, suppression, procrastination, rumination, and overthinking. And the first key thing that I want to express that I've been dealing with and truly noticed about myself is I have become addicted to the identity of the wounded self. I have become so addicted and attached to the identity of there's something wrong with me and like I'm not good enough. And then that becomes a safety mechanism that actually stops you from doing the deep inner work. Then we spend so much time in our head, so much time procrastinating, not actually moving our body. But that is the one thing that will help us. We cannot work out our problems and live life when you're in your head. You can't even do anything when you're living in your head. You're either living in the past or you're living in the future. And then we live in shame cycles of the past, and then we're too scared to take action because we're predicting what's going to happen in the future. And the key premise of all of this is if you've been struggling for years, if you feel like you've got no self-trust left and that you're just a piece of shit, it's because you are trying to go all in. Because if you're like me, you know exactly what to do. You could list out the perfect morning routine, the ideal day. You already have the ideal version of you in your head, but it's not coming out into the world. Why is this? Because we have no more capacity. Because what's happened is, whether it's months or years ago, you have become so self-aware and gone so deep into yourself, deeper than most other humans have. And that's going to bless you and help you in the future. And it is going to help you if you can perceive it and go about it the right way. But the trap is you go so deep within yourself, you become so self-aware, and then it overwhelms you. And then you get siphoned into all of your patterns and beliefs, and you get stuck. And then the addictions come in, the overstimulation, the coping, the avoidance. And then you continually lose trust with yourself. You wear out your health and burn yourself out more. And then you create this whole subset reality of just like, I'm a failure, I'm broken, it's because I'm broken, I feel completely stuck. And then you just get into a rut and nothing happens. And that's exactly what I've been dealing with. And the solution that I would always do, and the trap that happens, because we're so intelligent, we're so aware, we know exactly what to do, but it's all or nothing thinking. We go all in with the plan, thinking we've got to do every single thing right and execute the perfect plan. We get a couple of days in, we can do it, and then boosh, it absolutely crumbles. We self-sabotage, and then more self-trust happens, and we self-sabotage again, and the self-trust just gets chipped away. It's like we're a sculptor and we've chipped ourselves into absolute rubble on the ground. And then you do lose trust, and then you just don't even believe you can do the steps. But it's because our egos are so big, because we do know so much, we're not able to admit, hey, I need to slow the fuck down and realize that I actually have to go back to basics, because my mind is in control of me. I think too much. Because we know so much, we don't want to actually go back to like level 1 basic skills and just go, all right, I need to pick 3 things just to do this week, to be consistent for 7 days, and that's all I do, nothing else. Even if I'm still doing other habits that I'm not particularly proud of, if I just do these 3 things. Our brains do not want to even go there, because it's a huge ego hit. And that's step 1. We have to take the ego hit. We have to actually understand, what's my capacity now? Because the capacity that I've got now isn't what it was. 6 months ago, a year ago, because I've been in this cycle for so long, it does drain you. You do get, per se, burnt out, but not in the way you think. We continue to get burnt out from repeating the same cycle. But then the way to get out of it isn't by then becoming the version of us that's like fully optimizing and just go for it. Because that takes time, step by step, to build up to, but our ego doesn't want to do that step-by-step process to get back there. But that is what's required. It's that, and it's also understanding that you are running away and avoiding something deep within you. That is the key reason why you keep self-sabotaging, because there's certain emotions or things you're running away from, and then there's certain beliefs that are actually stopping you from becoming the person that you want to become. So it's about identifying what's one of these core beliefs that I have that's holding me back. What are one of these fears? And just focus on one. And then it's also going, this journey that I'm about to start, this going back to ground zero and resetting, I'm going to go about everything differently. I'm going to stop thinking as much and just start doing small things, rebuilding my dopamine, rebuilding my momentum. It's not what we're used to, but by doing these small things, we're going to open up more capacity to build self-trust, rebuild confidence, rebuild dopamine, get out of the rut, and build the capacity to then face the bigger, deeper things within ourselves. But when we get to a point when we're so burnt out from so many years, we start believing it, and we believe that like we just can't do the all-in-mighty, all-in plan. But well, you can try, but like it's difficult to do that. But there has to be a different approach, because you're just repeating the same pattern. You have to earn the right to deal with the bigger problems. If you can't solve the basic level shit of like health and sleep and addictions and stuff, that's where you have to focus. You have to focus one small step at a time. So I just wanted to come on here and explain that. And I mean, I haven't posted anything for a long time, but I wanted to just get on here and verbalize that for myself, because it's been in my head. And I thought, well, instead of just sitting and ruminating like I have been, get on, share it. Maybe it'll help someone. Maybe it'll inspire someone. I hope it does. And just, we have to trust that process. Trust me, I've been someone who's been in this mess for a long fucking time. And I was only now finally able to actually sit here and go, I am the fucking problem. Like, it's my own patterns. I keep like avoiding things. I keep just not taking it back to basics. Treating myself like a child, picking a couple of things to focus on and rebuild from there, to come up out of unconsciousness into consciousness. I have to earn it. I have to go back through this different way. It's a different path that's been laid out, but it is very valuable, because we will learn the full spectrum of what it means to go through shit if you do this. And I'm speaking to the people that more so have an affliction to pain and adversity, and that's why we keep avoiding it. And then we have these beliefs that tell us we can't face it, so we keep avoiding it. And we have to build our capacity to face discomfort, but inevitably you know that that's the reason why you've been stuck, because you're avoiding the inevitable, but you've been trying to attack the inevitable from this place of ultimate strength, which you probably don't fully have yet. And it's not a bad thing to have it, but you build it through this small process, if that makes sense. Just focus on the small basic things. Take it day by day. Get out of your head. If you find yourself just sitting there overthinking, thinking, start moving, do something, go for a walk, do anything, and get your 3 things done that you're going to do. And then once you've done those for 1 week, then maybe you add one more thing the next week, and you start to build momentum. And then you're going to get to a place where you're a bit more clear, you're a bit more grounded, and then you can start to actually attack the things. Your higher self will come in naturally. It's a process of slowly eliminating the things that are burning you out, the bad habits, but just doing it step by step. Just building momentum, re-armoring yourself. It is a humbling process that our ego does not want to do, but it is 100% the way if you are someone who's been struggling with this exact thing. So much intelligence, so much self-awareness. You don't need to learn anything else. We just have to start trusting ourselves, picking small things to do, taking it step by step, day by day, and the rest will work itself out, instead of us trying to work out all of our problems in our head 24/7, trying to go from 0 to 100 when we don't have the capacity, because we've burnt ourselves out over so many years trying to repeat the same thing. So I hope that resonates. Take it easy, take it simple, don't give up.